Charla and welcome back to Brownlow Books. I recently read Confessions of a Counterfeit Farm Girl by Susan McCorkindale. So, Susan is a woman who moves from New York, New Jersey to the country in Virginia. Big 500-acre farm, all about her life there as she fails miserably. And I do mean fails miserably. Bitch didn't even buy a pair of boots. Who the fuck goes to a farm without a pair of boots? I'm a fucking idiot. I forced my way through this book. I was bound and determined I was going to finish it so that I could say the horrible, awful things I want to say about it, because that's the kind of person I am. So, about this book, this woman is horrible. She's just a horrible woman. She repeatedly says the R word. She admits to beating her children. She says her and her husband drive drunk all the time. She is racist at the DMV. And I believe later at the dentist office. There's a big gap between her racism. Cats. She's got 2 kids. One of them is a 14-year-old boy, and for like the first year that they're on the farm, he doesn't even have farm chores. And I'm like, cat. And so I'm like, what is even happening here? What kind of child does not have chores when they live on a farm? I mean, my grandparents lived on a farm, and when I went there, I had chores from like age 5. Even if it was just like shelling the peas that we were going to eat for dinner, there was always something to do. So how she lets these kids fucking throw tantrums in the line at McDonald's and just sit at their PlayStation and do nothing, play no sports, not do their homework, just like nothing, is just like, how? I hate her so much. Like, she wears stilettos on the farm. Like I said, she doesn't buy a pair of boots until they've been there a year. She's out in the farm, doing work in stilettos. Like, how fucking stupid is that? I really don't know who this book is written for. I know it's a memoir, fine, but like, country girls would read this and be like, wow, what a stuck-up prissy bitch from the city. That's what I'm saying about it. And women from the city would be like, oh my god, that poor woman, how could she ever do that? But like, I don't know who it's written for. Half of the thing is sarcastic, it's just disjointed as hell. And towards the end of the book, you learn that it started out as emails to her friends and family, eventually turned into a blog, and now that blog is getting a book. I don't know who wanted this. Like, so I got this off my shelf. I bought it because, I love country stuff. I'm all about the farm, so, like, I buy those books. And I ended up reading this because it happened to be the lowest rated book currently on my shelves. And sometimes I need to make space, so I pull the lowest rated book and read it. But, like, I pushed through it so hard. Like, I put it down at page 170. And I didn't pick it up for another week. That's how much I hated it and didn't want to continue. I forced my way through it 2 nights after that because I was bound and determined to have all of the information before I called it a piece of shit. And somehow, she wrote a second one. I don't know how. I don't know who would want that. This is rated as like 2.3 or something on Goodreads. Like, it doesn't even deserve that. This is the second ever book that is going to get a tag from me that says if I could give it less than 1 star, I would. That's a very rare thing. As I said, only 1 book has ever gone there before. So just don't waste your time with this bullshit. Like, I'm recording this video and then I'm immediately throwing it into my giveaway pile. And I pity the person who picks this up and buys it, to be honest. It doesn't deserve to exist. It's that fucking horrible. She is a horrible, awful woman. I don't know how her husband stays married to her. Get out of here. And I don't know how her kids stand her. Like, her kids are gonna have serious issues when they grow up. And if they don't, well, they must have great therapists. Because, oh my god, this fucking woman. I cannot even. I cannot even. I'm giving it 1 star because you can't rate something 0 stars on Goodreads. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.